Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Friday, December 1st, 2023 crosswords, and go for that 1,372-day streak. Here's your spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini's always free to play, and I see lines and circles. Interesting. Let's do it. Dad, Diana, AC/DC, Dash, Urdu, and toes. We've got tic-tac-toe. Interesting. In a tic-tac-toe grid. Oh wait, what did I miss? USA. Toes. Had an error there. That's fine. Pop is dad. Utica. James Judi Dench. Judi Dench and Diana of Wales. So quite a British mini. Interesting tic-tac-toe theme. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Friday Daily Grid, which is by Jem Burch today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Friday's the easy themeless puzzle of the week. Quite fun. I like this Friday stretch. Anyway, let's see what Jem Burch has in store for us. Let's get into it. Hardly a quick read. One hoping to catch a break. Program started under Kennedy. Lose momentum. Paul, is it Anka? Well versed in. Up on? Might be Paul Anka. Roughly a quarter of Girl Scout cookie sales must be Thin Mints. Boombox contents question mark. I guess it's TNT. Danish restaurant. It's Noma. Is that what it's called? Tobin Heath is a US women's soccer star. Comedic bit. Is it gag maybe? Medieval lockup. Could be jail spelled the British way. A real piece of cake. Flowchart. Upper bound at a bank. Some kind of limit. Fly away. Shoe. Big metal manufacturer. I guess it's Alcoa. California-based biotechnology giant. Engaged in scrambling or bouldering. Rock climb. Narrow landforms prevalent in Zion National Park. Don't know it, unfortunately. Coruscate. Don't know it. Experience euphoria. Okay. Chinese dynasty in which gunpowder is invented. It's hard. Shape of some desks. Greenhouse, question mark. This is CTA, Chicago Transit Authority. This is ATM. Never. Not once, maybe. Landmark in Madrid, Oslo, or Brussels. Snicker. It's Tee-hee. Tower of London figure could be Yeoman. This could be, what, Amgen? That tracks. Lone cap? Interesting. Gleam? Maybe. Ocean map is what this is. Sarcastic expression of gratitude. Massive step forward, so to speak. Quantum leap. Which actually, quantum is the smallest possible distance or whatever. This is cisgender, right? Where sockets are found. Okay, they're inclined to help beginners. Bunny slopes, I think. That kind of inclined. All too something. All too easy. Playground retort. Disciplines. Maybe it's R2. They require inspiration, breaths, some hydrating skincare products. New Deal era org. Didn't go out maybe. 8 in. High roller question mark. Reality show whose cast appeared in the music video. This is Queer Eye. I want this to be gels, no? Sierra is better. Not as open. Shire. NRA there. Okay. Long in Hawaiian. This is Oculi? No. Shouts of joy is yays, maybe? Some nectar sources could be agaves, like the mocha coffee bean. Is it Yemeni? Really hurts. Smarts. Unchanged as is. Bubbles in a drink is boba. Identifiers of a sort. Gotcha. Maybe it's IC. Could be Gavin. Feature of many documentaries of voiceover. Coe College in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Youngest White House resident since John F. Kennedy Jr. Sasha Obama. Some kind of canyon. Slot canyons. Bringing in as a sail. Reeling, maybe? This is areas. Hanoi. This is maybe TLC. Blended products. Landmark. Right. Sasha Obama, right? Decent so-so. Maybe this is numbers. Smoothies, yum. Some kind of palace. Royal palace. Loa, maybe? Skull. Thanks a heap. Stunt. Flyer? I think it is stunt flyer, whatever reefing is. Float on air is what this is. This is momentum. Saga here. Surfer is hoping to catch a break, I guess. This is Apollo. Rods. And go cold. Alright. Just got that in sub 5. Just got it in sub 5. Yeah, let's look at the bones of this grid, which is this stack in the middle. Thanks a heap. Sounds kind of old-timey to me. Quantum leap. That rhymes. And bunny slopes, right? Quantum leap is one of these phrases that, like, I wonder if there's a name for it, but right, quantum is the smallest possible distance, right? So quantum leap means a big leap forward. That is what it means, but it's sort of a misnomer in some way. We have rock climb and float on air. Sasha Obama. This isn't John F. Kennedy Jr. Interesting. I guess it's because, you know, JFK and Obama were pretty young presidents, so they had young children. Right, who's between Kennedy and Obama? Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush. Voiceover. And then the downs, we've got Thin Mints, that's nice. All Too Easy. Ocean Map, I'm sure that's a real thing, but that's not a phrase that ever really comes up in my life. Lone Cap. Feels wordlessy to me. Stunt Flyer. Like, yeah, one of these people. Queer Eye, nice Q. Quantum Leap Crossing Queer Eye. Yeah, it's got some nice bones to it. Not overly difficult anywhere, but not overly easy, I didn't think either. So let's look through this thing, see what we can learn from it. This is just pronounced jail. But is it its old-timey British pronunciation, or is it, or not pronunciation, spelling? So yeah, I guess it's really fallen off. Originally pronounced with a hard G. Yeah. So don't read it gowl. This is kind of nice. Fly away. That's like a fly. It's like you're saying to a fly, away. Alcoa. That's in Crosswords pretty often. Yeah, that's tricky. Greenhouse. Kind of a British flair today too, somehow. Between jail and yeoman, we've got like British prison vibes. I guess the Tower of London was originally a prison, right? Loa as in Mauna Loa. That's like some trivia. As well as reefing. Reefing a sail. Reduces the area of the sail. That's quite a technical term, but that's okay. Some kind of crossword glue type stuff. Not too much, but a noticeable amount, I guess. Noma, I knew. Noma and Tobin Heath. This just requires this is technically a proper noun trivia minefield up here. along with slot canyons, which I didn't know. I mean, I think I can imagine them, but I didn't know they were called slot canyons. Yeah, I've never been to Zion. I've seen pictures though. Yeah, Alcoa and Amgen. It's a little CTA. It's a little trivia heavy up here. I happen to know the trivia, which is lucky, but yeah. So this could be harder for some than others, I think. I guess that's not really saying much. That's sort of true of every puzzle, but I'd be interested to see the stats. I wonder who else has posted. I was 9% faster. The average user is 9% faster, but probably not so many people have clicked this refresh yet. But it wasn't the first. Yeah, so just a little bit faster than average in the end. Not enough to get green on this calendar. Not pretty average month. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, shall we? Starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's like a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Bruce Willis across the top there. Hiccups. Bowler's approach. Maybe it's like run up. Aunt's husband is uncle. Give rise to. And messed up is aired. Okay. Didn't know too many of those. This is lunar. This is incur. Sign of life. It's a pulse. And I feel the need for speed. So let's see if we can do this. So coral. What was I looking at? I guess I was looking at where the R could go, which is either here or here only. And the C, if the R is here, the C has to go here. Doesn't look very promising. Yeah, but feel the need for speed is in what movie? Nothing too British here. What movie is this from? Top Gun. That's right. That's right. Of course, the Need for Speed racing game franchise. It's actually kind of an American puzzle today between Bruce Willis and Pulp Fiction and this Top Gun quote. I think those is pretty American movies. Anyway, let's move on to the Codewords, Telegraph Codewords. Starting with the Codewords stuff. Unfortunately, not free to play. Had a hard time yesterday. Hopefully, have an easier time today. Starting with this E, say. It's gotta be. If that's not the E, I don't know what is. This feels like an N. I don't know. This feels like an A. Really just saying this is Haven or something. This actually looks a bit weird if this is an N. So probably not. This still could be an A, but I guess it could, yeah, it's gotta be an A, right? Given that it follows E. All right. Where should we go from here? It's quite common. Wanted queen, but I think this is more likely, oh, it's not a U. Could be like a P or a T. Guess we should find the O. Is that reasonable? This is a consonant, as is this. Oh, I guess this could be an L. I think L looks better here. Then this, I guess, is an I. Agile, and this is an O? No. I guess it could be something like amble or something. Yeah. This seems like a D though, doesn't it? In this case, this is an I. And this is an O. No, it doesn't have to be. Some speculative stuff in here. This has to be like a G, I guess. Or could be an R, but R should be more common than that. What is this? Gotta find this O. Like, where are the vowels in this word here? Could be here. This could be ova, for example. No, it can't be ova. What if I put an amble here? Is that crazy? I think that's reasonable, actually. And this is orb, and this all looks good. Heroic, rejoice, oka. I think that actually is right, though. Adjourn, there's our U. Let's find the Q. This is outcome. Oh, it's exchequer, like Chancellor of the Exchequer. Floats, fish slice, steeple is stop. I see. Intake, keyword brandy, trapeze was indeed gavel at the end. So it took a little bit to figure out. Oka, that's like a root, I think, right? That's kind of like a potato. No? Okay, it's, oh yeah, known for its edible tubers. Comes up in New York Times crosswords occasionally. So I guess really the breakthrough here was amble, because it couldn't be agile. All right, let's see if Codewords regular is kinder to us today. Might be. Like, this is a vowel for sure. Something like follows, I guess. Could buy it. No. Dollops? Okay, if this is an O, this doesn't have to be an O. Could be an A. An E, maybe? This could be an O? No. Oh, interesting. Interesting. 18 here. Same letter. I don't think E is right. Right, because what could this be? It's definitely a vowel, though. Same letter. Let me see. Because babble is possible. But if so, doesn't that make this a vowel? If this is a vowel, it has to be the O. So I guess our A is actually an I. And this is an N, I guess. Incline. There's our E. I think. Exceed. Okay, so our first feeling was wrong. I guess this is lucid. No, not lucid. Lucre? No. Lucky? Yeah, I guess it's lucky. And this is the, no, this is not the Q. Where's the Q? This is the Q. Sequel. Liege. Right? Grouse. All right. Dry run. U. This is Egypt and total. That's what, no? Yeah, okay. Halibut. Topaz, zillion, interesting. Okay. Forever. Vista. Lucky, eek. This is wheel. Jaunt. Elemy? What is Elemy? Slow Codewords regular also. Because we had some errors at the beginning identifying this letter here. There were just a lot of them. Didn't seem like an I. But what is Elemy? Oh gosh, it's a tree. It's always botanical things that get me. Tree native to the Philippines. The oleoresin, so I guess that means fatty resin, is also known as elemi. So what is it used for? Fragrant resin. Used commercially in varnishes and lacquers and certain printing inks. It's quite hard. It's quite hard. Nice. All right. Last thing we do before we go is the New York Times connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups 4. Let's see what we got here. See goose and robin, and duck. They're all kinds of birds, but that's obviously not parallel. Fortunately, I don't see any other kinds of birds unless Rebecca's a bird. I think Calvin and Hobbes here. There's also Thomas Hobbes, but there's not much else this could be, right? I guess Calvin and Hobbes, Batman and Robin. Sherlock and Watson, so this is like sidekicks or something. It's another sidekick. Rebecca's not anybody's sidekick, surely. Goose and Maverick and Top Gun. It's a Top Gun kind of day. All right, nice. Sidekicks. Notorious B.I.G. Notorious R.B.G. Let's see, what else? I guess Birds and Rebecca are horror films, maybe? But I do see dodge, skirt, escape, and duck for avoid something. And then... okay, I see string cheese, cream cheese, cottage cheese. Rope cheese? What is rope cheese? I do think Rebecca and Birds are horror movies. Say, is that Jordan Peele? And then Notorious could be. I think we gotta go with this. What is rope cheese though? No. Say cheese. Say cheese. Like if you're smiling. Okay. And then I guess these are horror movies. Hitchcock movies. Hitchcock movies. Okay, so not Jordan Peele anyway. Nope is a movie. All right, cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Saturday puzzles. See you then.